Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We have a 3v3 for you here. This one's at Bertigala, everyone's favorite barbarian settlement. This one has been sent into us by Madara Uchiha, or if you wanted to be culturally correct, it would be Uchiha Madara. Yeah. Uchiha Madara. How do I know that? Well, I've watched Naruto, and I watched it dubbed, or subbed. I don't watch dub. Well, that's not true. Very few specific things are okay to watch in dub. But yeah, that's right, guys. I'm a gigantic weeb. But anyway, right, so Madara has sent this one into us. And as always, let us go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and what's going on over here. Why do you have two ballistas? Why do you have two Wallard? Anyway, we'll start with the defenders, since we can't see who they are. We have Max Cavs playing as Sparta. Carthage is being commanded by... I don't know how to say this. I apologize. When we get to the final screen, y'all can see and maybe try and figure out how to say this for yourself. And then Nick Bosner 9 playing as Saba. Attacking, we have Swiss Cheese playing as Galatia. Prime playing as RDI way over yonder over there, and then Madara Uchiha is playing as Egypt. So we'll start with Egypt, work our way around, and then we'll get right into it. Egypt is bringing, what do we got here is General Royal Peltists. We have our archers here. We have 3 Cretans, yes, and 1 Nubian bowman. Thurios spears, Carian axemen. Then we have some thorax pikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thorax swords, Galatian swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Galatian swords, and that looks like to be all of his army there. Galatia is bringing way back here too, actually. A little, in my opinion, too far away, if you ask me, but who am I to say? We have 3 units of Syrian archers way back over here. We have lots of Galatian legionaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a noble horse general, big old ballista boy, and then 3 more Galatian legionnaires, and then 3 Galatian swords, and 2 levy freemen. And then that's it for Galatia, I believe, right? Yeah. And then way over yonder here, oh look, Egypt does have something else. What do we got here? Thurio spears, okay. Coming over here to help out RDI. Love to see it. RDI could potentially be getting himself into a pickle, but we'll have to wait and see. He has brought 1, 2, 3 Illyrian noble hoplites, probably 4 actually, if we count as general wherever he is. Yes. And wait, hold on. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Illyrian hoplites. And then what do we got here? Mercenary axe warriors, of course, 4 units of slave slingers. And then, hey now. Were there no rules here? Is that why we have 2 units of mercenary peltists here as well? On top of the 4 slave slingers? Alright, maybe there were no rules. Who knows? And that's why Sparta has 2 wall artilleries. And then Illyrian raiders, who... Don't they get the guerrilla deployment? Stalk? Yeah, they do. So he could have... If he had really wanted to, he could have put these up here. But all right, anyway. Okay, so there's 35... Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. 35 minutes, 2 seconds on the clock. Let's get this underway. Saba is on the field of battle, so, you know, naturally we can expect a gate to open. Somebody to charge out. You can see a little bit of Sparta here. What do we got? Gorgo skirmishers, Sabian archers. We have a Royal Spartan general. Libyan infantry. And yeah, I guess ranged units wasn't a thing. Cretans and then 3 Balearics. Honestly, This is just going to hurt in the long run for Carthage, because you've eaten up 6 unit slots for ranged units. Ooh, getting some nice shots there though, so that's nice. No one's charging out just yet. Sparta has brought all Gorgos skirmishers. I'm pretty sure they're available in vanilla. But Carthage is... I think Carthage has made a terrible mistake here. Already firing archers and yeah. Auto fire is definitely on. They're going to waste a large chunk of their ammunition right off the bat here. Sparta is using explosive shot. So that's not going to do a lot of damage. This is not boding well so far, in my opinion, for the attackers. Carthage has brought... And not even because, like, usually you just bring 4 ranged units, which clearly it seems like there was something agreed upon where you could bring as many as you want. But to bring 6, is like, you need to be super confident in yourself that you're going to be able to hold positions, hold choke points, so you can allow your archers and slingers to do their thing. Why he's leaving the Balearics here, I have no idea. Obviously, if I was him, I'd be shooting at this, since these hoplites, which he is. These hoplites are making their way to the gate over here. But you already have the hoplites and the raiders here who are going to dismount, and then they're going to start... Oh, yeah, he's pulling back. But, again, I don't know. We'll come back to this. I thought RDI was going to have a hard time because he's attacking by himself. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to be okay. So far, nothing over here. Galatia still has yet to move. I would like to see them move. That would be cool. Sparta is also fired. They must not... Is everyone new here? I mean, always a possibility. It's not a terrible thing for people to be new and want to play. See what's going on over here. Hoplites, African pikemen have been brought up. Honestly, not a terrible thing. The only problem is that because it's a barbarian settlement, he's going to be able to, if he so desires, and if he has the inkling to do so, he can get up and around and flank them completely, which is exactly what I would like to see be done. But looks like, yeah, buddy. Get them over here. Honestly, if you could get them up here on the hill, they'll probably have the range and can fire right into the back of these the pikes. That would be the way to do it. Plop them down right here as close to the edge as you possibly can and let them fire and hit them in the rear. More African pikemen over here. We have the Libyan infantry. So he's going to try and hold. Honestly, I wouldn't even bother trying to hold this. I'd hold back here, I think. Here and here. These 2 spots. Let's slow this down for a second, okay? Right? So if you're defending this side of the map of Vertigala, right? Holding here and here, not so great, okay? Holding back here, while at the same time attempting to hold here, would bode better for you, right? Because you got to think they're going to be... Oh my good lord, these guys got wrecked. You got to think that they're going to be disembarking, and they're going to come down and smash into your defensive line right here. Okay? So fighting's going to be going on right here. They can't go this way because you're going to have whatever right here. And then that's when you would bring your archers over and fire right into the sides. But these guys are just getting absolutely obliterated. I don't know what's going on here. Unless they're just running into the pikes and just getting absolutely smashed, which I think is primarily what's happening. But also they're just getting jabbied to hell. So that's rough. No, not right in. Oh, but look at this. Maybe Carthage isn't too new. Okay. He's managed to get his pikemen up on the walls. It's not bad, but oh, there we go. Slingers are firing. Majority of them are hitting the walls. Keep in mind, remember, and this is just a thought that just occurred to me as well. Use this hill here. If you have slingers, remember, it's going to be harder for them to fire up over the walls because They're slingers. They're not archers. They can't really arc their shots. But if you bring a slinger over here, they have 150 range. This should be attainable for them. Even if they can't get to the Libyan or the noble fighters and the pikemen, they could definitely get to the Balearic slingers here and do some serious damage. Meanwhile, over here, what do we got going on? Seeing a lot of Sparta. It looks like no Saba. I guess Saba's not actually sallying out. Just a bunch of Sabian swordsmen. Mazgat Marauders, as we all know, are a pretty serious, punchy unit. What do we have here? Syrian hoplites. Spartan hoplites. Spartan hoplites. I mean, this is okay, I think, but the way that they have their defensive line is not... There's too many gaps. I mean, these Galatian swordsmen are going to come in. They're going to take on the Sabian swordsmen. Honestly, I think the Galatians might have this. The only thing that they don't have is armor, but their melee defense is certainly a little bit better, and then so is their weapon damage, at least. Melee attack is not as great, but... I mean, if they can manage to get some support here, I mean, these thorax swords should be shifting over right here to charge into the rear of these guys, because, yeah, the Egyptian infantry is just not going to cut it against anything, honestly, for that matter. But these guys are tied up. There you go, bud. Yes, love to see it. Right into the back of these Spartan hoplites. They're distracted with these Egyptian infantry, who are going to probably rout relatively soon. But now these Spartan hoplites are getting attacked in the rear, so that's some goodness that we like to see. Thorax swords taking on Spartan hoplites. They are doing a pretty good job right now. Mazgat Marauders getting charged on in. Carrion Axemen kind of just holding firm at the moment. Honestly, it would not be a bad idea to see them shift right around over here. Let's do that again so it looks proper. Boop, there we go. And then you can jab into the back of the Spartan hoplites. These Sabian swordsmen over here who are clearly actually, yeah, they're doing better now. But all these archers should be firing, at least into the Sabian swordsmen, into something. Spartan hoplites getting plopped into hoplite formation now. They might be able to hold on a little bit longer, but right now they are losing decisively against the thorax swords. I would imagine the same is going to happen here relatively soon. Galatian swordsmen actually now starting to win a little bit. Gorgo skirmishers has been falling back. Sparta actually brought Cav. They only get Sis and Cav. It's never... Oh, man. RDI got beat back. Okay, I take it back. Maybe Carthage does know what he's doing. RDI has been beaten back. So, I mean... Ugh. I'm not sure what he's gonna do here now. Again, I think it would be a smart move to get his slingers up here into the woods. If they can stay hidden and then fire, I think that would be a good move. I mean, these Balearic slingers clearly are reaching. They're hitting these guys. Galatia's finally moved up. Is his ballista firing? 71 kills so far. Don't tell me he's out of ammo. Okay, he's not. He's still firing, it looks like. That's good. So hopefully he'll be able to get some nice shots going on over here. Levy Freeman over here. Looks like they're maybe going to be burning this down. Yeah, that's what it looks like they're trying to do. Not a bad move. But hopefully Galatia's ballista will be able to get some nice solid shots here. Really soften up this front line here. And it'll make it easier for Galatia's infantry units to make their way in. There goes the unit of Carrion Axemen. I believe that's what it was, right? I don't know, Galatian swords, not too hot. But we have some Carrion Axemen over here. Hopefully they used up all their javelins already. They're going to come over here, charge right into the side of the Sabian swordsmen. Down to 106 men, up to 70 kills. What about them? 25, okay. Thorio spears have made their way in now. Spartan hoplites aren't doing too hot. How about the battle over here? Thorax swords are losing decisively, but so are the Spartan hoplites. They are getting shot in the side and the rear. It's also going to be their weapon arm, and then, of course, they're getting shot in the back. And there they go. They're going to start routing. Hopefully, I mean, these guys are kind of holding on, so they don't necessarily need the help. I think I would probably take these thorax swords and charge right on after the skirmishers, or even, honestly, go after the Citizen Cav. I mean, I know they are, like, the crappiest Cav in the game, but it's still Cav. And in the right situations, it could seriously, potentially be dangerous. So, yeah, charge after those skirmishers or go after the cab, one or the other. Get rid of something. But yeah, Sparta bringing 2 units of cav, not what I would have done. Spartan Hoplites here not doing too hot, up to 54 kills, but down to 67 men. Meanwhile, the Thorax Swords from Egypt up to 74 kills, 94 men remaining. And they'll probably make quick work of this unit here. Thorax Swordsmen here, taking some collateral damage from their archers, but also getting rid of these mercenary Mazgat Marauders. Again, these guys are pretty serious. I mean, their weapon damage is not great, but the melee attack's pretty good. They got a pretty gnarly charge bonus at 36. Melee defense is so-so at 47, and then they have a 65 armor rating. So they're very tanky. They can absolutely punch above their weight when needed to. Oh, and look at that. Thorax Swords are actually starting to rout. Or waver, rather. But then so is Spartan Hoplites over here. Sabian Swordsmen are in here trying to assist in any way that they can. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough. Meanwhile, over here, Citizens Cav have turned around. Taking on the Thorax Swordsmen, getting rid of some of them. Losing quite a few men, though, in the process. Down to 58, only 23 kills. And they were getting shot at by the archers. It's a big target to hit. Meanwhile, over here... Oh, no, RDI, what are you doing, buddy? Slingers are getting fired at. Unfortunately, they are going to hit pretty good. I would be trying to go after the African pikemen, but it seems like he's trying to go after the Cretans and the Balearics. Not what I would be going for. He's losing all of his ranged units. All he's going to have the last are the Peltists, who in the long run might help, but I don't think he's going to be able to make his way. Honestly, I think just pull back a little bit or charge ahead. You can do that too. But I would have said pull back further, hide in the woods, and wait until you start to see Carthage start shifting units this way. Because so far the attackers are kind of doing pretty good here. Sparta is a little beat up. Most of their defensive line over here is completely gone. All they have left there are these skirmishers, the Spartan Hoplites, and these Cav. Saba doesn't really have much left going on over here. So I would imagine that the rest of Sparta and Saba are really in this area, this general area right here, and back along here as well. And yeah, Carthage is definitely still, I mean, clearly it's still full strength. He probably got a little bit of a bloody nose, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think that they're hurting too much. So really, I think what the attackers need to do now is just put a severe amount of pressure on Sparta and Saba, force Carthage to move and shift troops away to reinforce his allies here. RDI needs to, in my opinion, not throw troops into the fray, because that's just going to hinder the overall assault. I mean, Carthage is set and ready. I mean, with noble fighters, Libyan infantry, 2 units of noble fighters who are in still really good health. 176 kills, only 140 men left. I say only, but really, that's pretty good. Pikes are doing pretty good, 143 and then 159. And they've managed to get rid of most of the ranged units here. Not all of them, but even still. So yeah. I was expecting a sally out here with Saba, but... And even Carthage, too, honestly. So far, so good. The corner over here has been captured. Egypt doesn't have a lot left. Doesn't have a lot left. His archers, though, let's see. 146, 109, 147, 104. Do we still have ammo here? Yeah, we do. So he made some pretty good use of his archers, found some good angles. He does not have a lot of men left, though, but neither does Sparta, honestly. Sparta, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got to say 5 for the roving band of Citizen Cav somewhere. And then, of course, his 2 that we can at least see of the Gorgos skirmishers. And then Galatia is still having... Well, he's brought up all of his units, so... Galatian Legionnaires are going to make their way in, and they're definitely going to have a pretty good time against most of the units that are in here. Winning slightly... They're losing, but they're also getting shot in the side and the rear. Looks like they're still burning down this tower here. Love to see it. I don't think Galatia is in the... no, they are. They might get smushed if this burns down. But so far, so good. Throw Spears up to 100 kills, 101, 157 men left. Carrion Axeman over here, 100. Wow, holy crap, 133 kills for the Carrion Axeman unit, and they still have 146 men left. Taking fire. It looks like they are, yep, still throwing their jabbies, tossing right into these Mazgat Marauders. Using the Thorax Swords as bait here, kind of. I would not use my jabbies just yet with this guy. I think I would pull them back, actually, just so they don't take any damage. But once they're out of ammo, obviously, charge them right on in. And then, honestly, I think I would take either this Carrion Axeman unit or even the General and go right on in and attack these Gorgo skirmishers. What are these guys doing? Oh, they're just out of... Oh, he's out of ammo, so he's going to charge right on in. Only 85 kills. Citizen Cav, I would imagine, is going to start moving sooner or later. Archers are being brought back in. Archers are being brought in. Pikes, I would imagine, we'll see inside soon as well. Thorio Spears are getting pulled back. Switched out with Thorax Swords. Love to see it. 99 men left. 204 kills. Not bad. Putting in some work there. Carrion Axeman. Oof. Thorax Swords pulling back to allow the Royal Peltis and the Carrion Axeman to get a devastating volley off on the Mazgat Marauders. That's going to finish them off completely. And now it's time to start moving. Honestly, not even to go this way. Just to loop around and charge into the rear here. Mazgat Marauders are holding on for dear life. But yeah, it's definitely time to move them around. Galatian Legionaries, 47 men, 124 kills. This is starting to burn. We're at 88%. This is going to collapse and smush quite a few people. Pause, because I want to see how many it's going to actually kill. Let's see. They have 83, 80, and 120. Okay? 83, 20, and 120. Okay, so now we're down to 82, 72, and 119. So it's smushed some, not all, but some. Meanwhile, over here, again, RDI is just having a very, very tough time trying to make their way through. They picked... RDI is a good faction, but I would argue that they are better for defense because they get a lot of spear units. They don't have, besides mercenary infantry units, they don't have dedicated... sword or axe infantry, if I remember correctly. Except for maybe the Marines. I think the Illyrian Marines are probably the exception there. And Hoplites, unfortunately, are just not that great of a unit. They're not good, in my opinion, for attacking. Unless it's Sparta. But you see how they're doing here. They're, granted, too, it's the situation that he's in. That's also a huge factor in why they've gotten so beat up over here. Carthage is just absolutely holding it down. And I take back what I said about bringing 6 range units. Because he clearly didn't need to bring any more infantry. He picked a good spot, exploited the choke points, and he's doing a hell of a job of just beating up RDI severely. Over here, he's going to start to struggle a little bit just because he's swarmed by so many different units here. You know, he gave up this. Well, if he tried to go through, he'd get hot oil dumped on him. But yeah. Yeah. This is kind of rough. This is... RDI is Carthage's punching bag at the moment. Carrion Axeman over here not doing too hot. They are gone. They fought the good fight, but unfortunately, Sabian Swordsman thwarted them. And Galatia doesn't really have much left either, actually. Defenders are doing a pretty good job, actually. I take it back. Don't tell me he's out of ammo. He is. 137 kills, though, so not too bad. Bounce power is in the favor of the attackers. I think that this is all of Carthage right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 10... 11, 12, 13, 14 for the general. So yeah, Carthage this might be it, besides the general. Meanwhile, over here, I do. Thankfully, Galatia's Syrians still have quite a bit of ammo left. He does have the noble horse here still, but he needs to get them on the inside, so he has to start capturing this. So he's got to come over here and capture that. Spartan Hoplites getting swarmed. They're going to be gone soon. Peltists. Where to go with the Peltists? Their auto fire is on, unfortunately. Remember, always turn auto fire off so you're not wasting jabbies, because they're just looks like they're thrown right into the building, and that's ammo gone. So yeah, these guys, yeah, I would say bring them right around, smash them into the back there, get rid of them, and then continue either charge into the rear here or come down here. Is Galatia pushing through? Don't push through, Galatia. Don't be that guy. Lots of arrow fire coming, shooting these guys right in the back. Love to see it. Getting them in the side and the weapon arm. Doing a hell of a job there. And Carthage is starting to waver a little bit over here. Starting to see a little bit of progress from RDI, even though they're still having a tough time of it. I think he's given up over here, though, it seems like. Pikemen, 28 kills. Slingers versus slingers. Axe Warriors getting beat up. Here's the General. General's bodyguard coming in for a charge and or a buff. Oh, he brought war... Again, why did you... Well, actually, you know what? Never mind. I take that back, because that would eliminate his ability use of Raised Banner. But he already used that, I think. No, he didn't. All right, never mind then. Never mind. I take it back. How about you guys? Sorry, that was some crappy camera angle. Still have ammo. They all still have ammo. Maybe not a lot, but even still. Alright, they've captured the gates. They're going to come on in. Noble Horse riding on in. Hopefully he'll find some targets that he can exploit and get rid of. Then we still have the Thurio Spear over here. I would get them over here just to help. I wonder if they got left behind, if Egypt started over here and they got left behind, or if he indeed just plopped them down there. These guys are still holding. 18, 154, 156 kills. Not bad. But here we go. Galatia's making a move. There goes the Spartan Hoplites. No! I hope you guys are out of ammo. 164 kills taken on. Those guys are going to pull back so they don't get smashed by Galatian legionaries. Nice little jabby toss. 34 men left in the Nubian Bowman unit. Thorax pikes. Honestly, I'd bring the pikes over here. There's not much left. Not much at all. Let's see if we can get something cool going here, huh? Dance for me. Do something cool. Check over here. What do we got? Noble swords, Spartan pikes. Pikes, that could be a problem. See if we can get something cool on horseback, maybe, perhaps. Here we go. These two are fighting right here. Come on, bud. I think that looks good. Might have PETA knocking on my door, though. All right. Let's get back into it. Sorry for the delay. So, Citizen Cav is gone. That's no surprise there. They are the worst Cav in the game. Pretty terrible. RDI is starting to make a little bit of headway here with Carthage. Carthage needs to be careful because if they get too far ahead, they're going to manage to he dumped 3 bronze chevrons. Something else could have been done with this. 100% something else could have been done with that, but it is what it is. Pikes are actually literally up against the wall. I would just leave them. Libyan infantry, they're going to manage to beat the axe warriors, and they'll be able to charge right in the side of these guys. General bodyguard has been sent on in. Yeah, move these guys around. But he needs to, he's coming in too much into the front. He needs to have brought them right over like here. That's exactly what I wanted. Right? That's right. I forgot. They like get the paintbrush gets stuck underneath the slope. But he needs to have come and attacked him on the side. But there goes the Libyan infantry charging right into the noble hoplite. They're holding on. 86 men, 128 kills, not bad. Sparta's generals over here too. We're all Spartans. Taking on the Illyrian noble hoplite general, 122 kills, 71 men left. They are losing decisively, so RDI is going to be gone relatively soon, and all that's left is going to be Sparta and Saba. Just running haphazardly, running through 16-foot long spears. Glacia neutralizing. Are they going to capture? Capturing right now wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. He's not going to be able to do it with the general, obviously, but... So what do they have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actual fighting units. Blade Slingers coming up. They even lost the... Come on, don't forget about your Thurio Spears over here. They lost their Peltas, which sucks. And there goes RDI. He put up a fight. I'll give him that, but... If he had brought a ballista with him, I think things would have been way different. And he probably would have made out a little bit better. Oh, please don't. They are firing at the pike, so that's good. Oh, and they have Javies too? Please tell me you still have Javies? Yes! There we go. Thin out that line. Thinner the pike line, the better chance you're going to have. 50-foot goal over here. Capture this. That'll be good, because then they'll have this at least to fire at some things here. Ooh, Libyan infantry's not doing too good. They might Well, their morale's pretty shit, though. So they'll probably run away relatively quickly. Pulling these guys back. Looks like, yeah, he's going to let these guys have a chance to throw some Javies. Ooh, but look at that. Archers firing right into the side here. No. What? Wow, that has the range? Are you for real right now? And he still has ammo. That is wild. 148 kills, still has the range, or still has ammo and has the range. That is incredible. I did just enough. And even if the projectiles, the flaming boulders, get to this line, they could still potentially roll. Saba's firing, trying to silence Egypt's archers over here, but unfortunately it's just not going to cut it. Sabian archers are going to be gone soon. Syrians are getting sent in. Don't even tell me that you guys are out of ammo. There's no way that they're out of ammo. Wild if they are. They've managed to break through. They're going to get into the rest of these guys over here. Sparta's general is now taking on the Royal Peltis general. They've managed to capture the gates. They now have 2 arrow towers under their control. Royal Spartans are winning decisively at the moment. Are we in shield wall? We used the whip. We should be in shield wall. Pike's coming over. Do you still have ammo? You might have a couple volleys left. No, you don't. Again, this is where, yeah, you want to get them on the wall over here, slide them around, and then come back around. But yeah, this is not good. Ray's banner has been popped. What does he have? Oh, he doesn't have anything. No, he forgot to bring... Oh, that sucks. Falling back, though. Galatian Legionnaires coming on over here. Oh, no. Send them over. Or the pikes. Get the African pike. Get the thorax pikes over here. Thorax pikes would be clutch right about now. And then you still have these guys. You still have your Thurio spears. These could come in clutch right now. Especially right now. They're not paying attention. If he can get them over here, he doesn't even need to climb the tower. I mean, that would be kind of cool, because then he could get into all the range units right here. But he could waltz through the gate if he wanted to. 5 minutes left. Galatia's doing a hell of a job, causing some havoc. Got his general through, slipped on by the pikes. He's going to be able to, if he wants, turn right around and then smash. That's what he should do, honestly. Get some mirror charges into this pike line. Saba's general is going. Thorax pikemen coming on up. Looks like they're going to do some pike v pike action. But again, these guys should be smashing into that. Either that, or they need to go look for the Carthage's general. It's one or the other. There you go. No! Is this just crappy pathfinding? Probably. Combat's even, though, so that's good. These guys should be in shield wall. That's what I would like to see. Spartan pikemen are not doing good. Here comes the noble horse. Carthage's general has been spotted. Charge him right on in. These African pikemen, honestly, they might have been told to attack. So pulling... They don't have an ability. They don't have an ability. They can't do anything. That's why I think that ability set is useless, because I can't tell you how many times I see people use it against people. I mean, the intimidation is one thing, or the detriment to morale. What is it called? Intimidate or war cry. But intimidate to neutralize ability use, it doesn't. They don't have an ability. Shield wall isn't an ability; it's a function. Now we just got a brawl going on over here. Oh, he didn't bring... Oh, no, he brought second winged and battle with him. He needs to come around. He needs to come all the way around and smash into all of these guys and rack up all of these kills. 100% that's what he needs to do. General's still alive over here. They're now winning decisively. They're just dogpiling on these Royal Spartans here. And that's going to be pretty much it. The Pike's in here. 75 kills so far. Feel pretty good. Attack their position! Carthage is the threat right now. Galatia, I would love to see come over here and take out all these guys. They don't have ammo left. So he could just continually cycle charge into them and get kills after kills after kills. That's what he needs to do, though. Because these guys are still all happy and carefree. Their morale's not beat up seriously. He dismounted? Why would you do that? Bart is gone. Arthur's gonna come over here and try and stop this, but it's just not gonna happen. Galatia's still. Come on, man. Get your general in there. But this is over. This is a good one. Despite I can't even say that RDI like fumbled or anything like that. He just did the best that he could. But I don't think I would ever pick them for attack. I would only ever use them for defense. I feel like slingers are a better defensive unit than they are attacking. So keep that in mind. And I say that solely because they can't really fire over the walls. They can, but not all of their projectiles actually make it over the walls. So that's why I think it's never worth bringing them on attack. Slingers, for that matter, not just RDI, but not worth it. Unless, like I said, if he had put his slingers up here, I think it would have been all right. And then especially, too, because you're in the tree line right here, you're going to be hidden. So if you have the range, then absolutely, that's 100% what he should have been doing. But it is what it is. Here we go. Mass wavering, which will lead into a mass rout. And that's it. Game over. Game over, man. Game over. All right, let's get into it. See how everyone did. Swiss cheese getting 2,484 kills. 82 for his general, 171 for the ballista, 110, 163, and 238 for the Syrians. Well done there. Galatian Legionaries, 245, 111, 204, 344. Nice. 175, 116, 139, and 129. And then Galatian Swords, 65, 78, 82, and then 6 and 26 for Levy Freeman. Prime getting 1,048 kills. 122 for his general. 97 and 136 for the Peltis. 11, 11, 17, and 0 for the Slingers. Jeez. Illyrian Hoplites, 3, 16, 0, 19, 0, and 3. 5 for the Illyrian Raiders, 108, 90, and 63 for the Axe Warriors. And then the Illyrian Noble Hoplites, 61, 142, and 144. Madara Uchiha getting 2,721 kills. 208 for his general, 169, 237, 165, and 164 for the archers. Well done there. Seriously. Great use of your ranged units. 55 for the Egyptian infantry. No surprise. 83, 68, and 35 for the Galatian swords. 37, 279. Holy crap! I have never seen a Carrion Axeman unit do that well before. I don't think I have ever seen them hit or at least triple digits of that magnitude. Well done, dude. Holy Jesus. And 52. 216 for the pikes, 233, 169, 92, 113, and 118 for the thorax swords, 217, love to see it, for the Thorios spears, and then 11 for the other Thorios spears, who kind of just got to hang out. Max Cavs getting 1,493 kills, 293 for his general, well done there, 53 and 48 for the Citizen Cav, 39, 88, 27, and 112 for the Gorgo Skirmishers. Spartan Hoplites, 38, 34, 128, 80, 152, and 123. Here's a Sparta getting 157, and then 121 and 0 for the Pikes. And then in I think, getting the most out of everybody, nearly breaking 3,000, 2,915 kills. 49 for his gen, 253, 193, 258 for the Balearics, 173, 159, and 219 for the Cretans. Seriously, I mean, no offense to RDI, but yeah, RDI handed Carthage a prime rib dinner. 57 and 247 for the Pikes. 139, 329. Jeez, for the Libyan Infantry. 103, 121, 332, and 283 for the Noble Nerba Fighters. The Nerba Fighters. Unreal, man. 2,000, almost 3,000 kills. And they still lost. And then Nick Bosner 9 with 1,908 kills. 47 for his general, 76, 26, 71, and 47 for the Sabian Archers. 130, 80, 27, 59, 74, and 109 for the Mazgat Marauders. And the Sabian Swordsmen, 182, 191, 130, 103, 106, 130, 176, and 144. That's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know I sure did. Seriously, a hell of a battle. And I got to give it up to Carthage. I really do. I scoffed when I saw 6 range units, but I take it all back. My God. All right. That's going to be it. I will see you all in the next one. And with that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.